Hello, it's Maggie the Cheshire Crafter here. Now, I'm celebrating today because spring has arrived in the charity shops, and when I'm looking at men's dress shirts, I found some beautiful spring colours, this lovely pastel lemon, and I found some great florals this week. Let me show you. This one's a straightforward pastel lemon, but it's by a make I've not come across before, Pierre Balmain. But it's just lovely, so vibrant, and I'll go with other things I've bought. Now this one's really interesting because it looks quite grey and blue, and there looks like there's a white stripe across it, across the horizontal on this. I'll have to make a note of that when I come to piecing with this. But if we go in, it's a shirt by John Rocher, a tailored fit. But just look at the really delightful, fine detail we've got with the birds and the florals in this. It reminds me of a William Morris or a Liberty print, and it's absolutely beautiful. And there's very fine beiges and greys and pale blues, slate in that colour. And at some point I spotted there a nice contrast. Oh, we love a contrast at the collar and across the shoulders. Long sleeves, nothing of note at the cuff. The buttons are nothing of significance. And there's a tuck in the back, but there's actually no dart. So there's a lot of fabric there. What interesting fabric that is. And I'm starting to come out of the greys with some colour. This one reminds me of a licorice all sort. But look, it's got purples and fuchsia pinks and a white mixed in against that grey. It's by Autograph. That's lovely fabric. And if we take a look at the back, you see how interesting that looks if it's put at an angle or across on a 45 degrees. I might enjoy playing with that stripe. Here are some of the shirts that I've already broken down this week. These are crisp white linens. This is linen and white cottons. This one's a cotton drill. And look how pretty some of these prints are. And the florals are just coming to the fore. I'm going to put those against the yellow I've just bought to see what they're going to look like. The blue against the white is so pretty, isn't it? And if we look at the close-up, there's dark navy and a pale, almost a cornflower blue in that print. If we look at this print, there's also a cornflower blue, and there's a very pale, I would say it's a pale primrose yellow, but a bright green, a real vivid green on a brown background. I'm going to find it difficult to place that one. The only thing is I knew when I saw it in the store, I didn't want to leave it there. And this one is just so interesting because it's on like a grey background, but the colours in it are just pastels and almost watercolour teals and blues. That's going to be really interesting to try and place that one. So these two I know are going to be a challenge. These and these aren't going to be a challenge at all, are they? Let me put these next to the new lemon shirt I bought today and see what they look like. I'm not convinced that that goes, are you? I think that the lemon here makes this shirt look more cream, and where there is some deep mustard in that, it's the wrong shade of lemon. So I don't think that's a good match. But look at this one. This one's splendid. So when I held it against white, it didn't quite zing. But when I hold it against this new lemon shirt that I've bought, it really brings out the yellow of this floral design. So they're two things that'll go together to challenge me in my patchwork. And I've been really tired this week. And sometimes when I'm really tired, all I want to do is sit in my big chair, don't expend much energy, and just take some shirts apart. It still means that I'm working to build up my stash, and I can save my energy up for when I'm ready to tackling those bigger jobs. And I've got a bigger job just in front of me here. Should I show you? Just to give you a taster, I've got to finish this throw. Come back and join me for that, won't you? Bye.